Heyo, what's going on? It's Bazikal, and today we are playing No, I'm Not Human. Something has collided with the sun, and as a result, the solar rays emitted from the sun has begun to cook the planet slowly, making it only safe to go out at night. However, in light of this, the government insists we stay inside, lock our doors, close the blinds, only let humans inside, and eliminate all visitors. What do they mean by visitors? I guess we'll find out. Let's begin. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. It was way too hot yesterday, but we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She does not want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Here we are. Got a pack of smokes over here? 0 cigarettes remaining. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? It fine, I suppose. So, let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed the summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you won't end up getting hurt. Or worse. Man, I can look after myself. I'm sure you can. But I'm not sure you understand how dangerous it is to be alone right now. How about I stay with you for just one night, just in case? It'd really help put my mind at ease. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. He just comes right in. I don't have to say. Looks like no one else is coming here tonight. A few drunkards lay sprawled out in the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Things are good for them passing out on some stranger's lawn. I guess it was that time of the decade. Whatever. Let's see. Can I call anyone? Nope. Better not go in right now. I'll check it out during the day. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Yeah, it's really strange how this game transforms from 2D images to 3D. I wonder if the hallway is the only 3D environment. And yeah, something about that guy just inviting himself all willy-nilly. Rumoralia, 31. Okay. Is that a month in this universe? Kombucha saves the game. My favorite drink. Makes me feel good. Clears my head. Reminds me of better times. I could only use it once, though, right? Like ink ribbons. I need to make more kombucha. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family's asleep. And hopefully my neighbor isn't a visitor and I just killed myself by letting him in. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. What do you mean? Okay, whatever that means. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Okay, probably an X or something, I'm assuming. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. What was that? Did y'all hear that? Up next, something lighter. I don't care about that. Nope, I don't look that way. Okay, I'm guessing we had an ex and she moved out, or he moved out, and they're in the next door. Maybe. I don't know. I'm afraid to look out right now. It'll make me go blind. That's too fast to read. Okay. Catch a signal. If you still haven't getting a signal, try changing the wave range. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Tuning to the right station deciphers it. Hello, this is an emergency service dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. That was a cool mechanic. That was a cool little mechanic, tuning to the radio. I like that. Okay, we have a living room right here. No TV, just nothing. Just a couch and a chair. And we have another office room? Another living room? I'm assuming that's the kitchen. Storage. We have a printer. Cool. But no computer. At least not what I've seen. It's beer day. And what do you know? Our neighbor brought beer. Heh. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Okay, but is your cabinet full of dishes? Well, I'm guessing this is Grandma's house, then, that you inherited. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now, who the hell needs it? Huh. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them that someone's in your house with you. I hate dealing with people. Yeah, you see, here's the problem. If we had some friends in the first place that we could invite over, we wouldn't have to let strangers in our house. But since we make no friends in our lifetime, here we are. I hate dealing with people. I know. It won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting up with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you'd like. And be sure to look out of your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid that's all we can do for now, is try to survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 686-393. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Just in case. Let me take a picture of that, because I don't know if this game is going to be cheeky. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. You just want me to go to sleep so you could rob me blind and go back to your family. In fact, you know what? Why don't you just bring your family over here so that way we can all hunker down, you know? I don't like your plan. But alright, I'll drink the beer. What kind of refrigerator is this? We got a dressing bottle, some lunch meat or ground beef. Absolutely nothing in the drawer. Beer, pickles, lime, salsa, and a bread. And what is this? This would actually be a total nightmare, having this all occur right before you went grocery shopping. That beer made me sleepy. This guy spiked my beer. Yeah, nothing to do but go to sleep. Hello? Loneliness and isolation. Who's at my door? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but now I'm really scared. Now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner, and juice. But today, I tried some of that beer stuff. Ugh, it was gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I said that. Oh no, wouldn't want your dad to hear you making fun of his beer. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? Okay, have a good day. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Oh, damn it. He took him. She took him. Bye. Now I'm alone. Can I go out and shop? And stock my fridge? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Now we got someone in our house. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Like as if he's going to outright admit it. Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. You're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. That's so true. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Look, why did they... Okay, well, first off, why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have fucking noticed. Okay. I guess you're too tall to be a visitor. You can come on in. Yeah, see, he's smiling. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Yeah, just watch my back, man. Don't try to rob me, or worse. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, but as you can imagine, I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I don't know anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. Okay, what do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all this scare you? It terrifies me. I don't really trust the bolt cut, honestly. But you can come on in. Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Alright, is everyone just... Wow, I'm just so popular. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? What is with some of these responses? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did all this just happen in like 2 days? Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stopped caring about proper send-offs, I tell ya. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway. And these nights, they're too short to deal with the dead. Damn, it's really that hot? The sun's burning bodies like that? If only trouble nurtured us. Just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. Am I just gonna let everyone in? Come on in. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, all right? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Jeez, yeah, hopefully. I mean, how many people can a house? Also, we don't have food. We might end up having to eat that tall guy after all. I need to smoke. I'm stressed. Can't smoke. I can't call my neighbor. They're not going there right now. I'm guessing when the door is slightly open like this, that means it's occupied. The only option is just to sleep. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something they pay you no mind. Chatting about something they pay you no mind. Hey, you kids gotta get home. You're gonna die. The visitors are gonna wear your skin. Alright, well, I tried to warn them. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who is currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. No, she took him home just now. Maybe they're still on their way back. I wonder if I should save here. You only get like one save, so I'm afraid to use it. I don't look that way, not anymore. Traumatized, I tell you. Maybe there was an accident. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... Just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' account described them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Oh no, dude. People with great dental hygiene are getting murdered tonight. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsor. Yeah, I don't care about that. I guess we have to start checking teeth. Hey, buddy. Yeah, was there something you wanted? Hey, I need to test you. What do you want to check? My teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Okay, he's clear. I think. Looks a little white in some spots, but yeah, you're all right, I guess. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Hey, man, don't make me pull out the gun. Holy crap, that's I could do that, huh? Okay. All right, off to living room 2. Oh, the office. Yo, this dude. Wish the visitors would just go back underground. Yeah, now that I think about it, we're screwed either way. With temperatures steadily rising, our air conditioner is going to eventually fail. And then what? We're cooked. Literally. I need to test you, buddy. Fine, go and check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. Teeth, please. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Okay, teeth, please. Okay, you. All right, man. You're clear. These wild ones are mine, fair and square. Those shining ones, well, let's just say I found them. Oh, you're also a grave robber. Would have been wasted down there anyway. But look, ta-da, they came in handy. Bro, I kind of want to just off of that alone, man. But okay, you're good. Damn, I have no more energy. I can't check out the other one. I hope this all ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out she was up too. So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed, when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." And then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then, I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Uh, oh, God. Oh, man, that's horrible. I could see why you left. Yeah, no doubt. I still have to check you, though, as horrible as that sounds. But we'll have to wait until I have more energy. Don't worry now. I guess she's safe for now here. And now for our new program. Yes, I'm human. It's simple. You send in your photos, and we'll take a check on who you really are. Just send in your photos to us by Just send your photos to us by email to Yes I'm Human Verification Agency, and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Can I call my neighbor to see what he's up to? Oh, yes, I can only call during the day. 686-393. Hey, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Yeah, don't worry, man. I got that covered. Got any questions? Are you taking in people too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. Why do you have to take in like a lot of people? Why can't you just take in just you and your family? Like, it just doesn't make sense. You have to have multiple people. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? Yeah, you really should not be walking outside, man. Why can't I walk outside? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How'd you sort out the food issue? I got lucky. Stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. Did I? My refrigerator says otherwise. But if you want something special, there's a food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? Let's check out the TV. Let's see if we can get that number. We might be able to catch it. They did say that there was a word from their sponsor. Hey, there you go. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 959-282, and your groceries will be at your door within one day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Who's working during this, man? I guess there would be people working during this, but someone else also mentioned that people dying in the streets, the gravedigger. So what the hell? Who would be working, man? I wouldn't. Let's go get some groceries. Maybe I can buy some smokes. Hello, you've reached For Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Let's see. Can I only just order one thing? I'm assuming coffee is energy. I can only order two things. 2 cans of Energeca. I'm gonna go with the coffee. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. They probably just have one person working delivery, handling this whole thing for the city. Poor guy. Should we be letting people in? Hi, For Rest Delivery here. Damn, that was fast. You know, I didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge, no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging around that heavy stuff. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yeah, thanks, man. No hazard pay. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. That dude is going to die. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's see, who's coming in? Who's at the door? Hey, hello, I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need a crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. Where are your parents? Hell if I know. Home, probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. Would kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. You're really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around? Go on home, kid. Whatever. Bet you're one of them creeps anyway. Screw you. You're just like my dad. Screw you, man. Okay. I mean, I kind of already have like 3 people. Do I really need to let more in? I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. We're really attracting just the strangest people today, aren't we? I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. I am speaking plainly, am I not? We're hiding away, my child. I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Bro, this isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens, I would never figured that out if you had not informed me. I am simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Yes. Leave. Oh! Yeah, look at that. Those are demon eyes. You're a visitor. So, that's how it is then. You turn away a poor old woman in need? My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven. Mark my words. I'm already going to hell. I turned away a child and an old nun. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello. Could you help us? I'd say we're already at capacity, you know. We got 3 people. Should I really be letting more in? I'm already kind of worried about that. I haven't checked out the second person. I only have 2 energy a day plus the coffee. So I should probably let at least 1 person in so I can check them both out, but still. What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their fathers took them. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength to anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing now is finding my kids. I should probably let someone in. But that's letting in 2. Do I have to investigate the kid as well? That'd be messed up, man. Alright. Come on in. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick up your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Sure you will. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I'm guessing that was my wife, girlfriend. That's not my wife. That's a man as pale as death itself, standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay. You think he's gonna knock on the door? The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. It was probably that visitor over there, man. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horror. If only for a moment. My neighbor and daughter are totally gonna die. Oh, you can hear them. I don't know what's going on with that gravedigger. To be honest, it's kind of hard to hear with all this damn music. Huh. What is going on with her? These roommates make weird noises, man. I'm going to bed. Smells like someone died tonight. Did we let in a visitor? Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. Oh, we're screwed. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Pale maniac? Yeah, we saw that guy. He was on our front lawn. It's family day, and it smells like someone died in our house. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy has dirt under his fingernails because, you know, he's a gravedigger. Stuffy in here. I need to test you, unfortunately. Fine, go ahead. Test me. I have nothing to hide. Teeth, please. Perfectly white. You know, I never used to care about them much. I just didn't have the time, but now I regret that. Oh, you're lucky. Have to check out the other person. Who died, though? Crap. Oh, man, it was the tall guy. He was actually kind of cool, to be honest. One of these three killed him. I'll put this all in soon. I think it was you. I don't know. Maybe not. What do you want to check? Let's check out those teeth. You're going to make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I just ate yesterday. Do I fit the description? Do you fit the description? Where's that coffee? What? It doesn't give me energy, it just gives me a empty energy bar? That is not how coffee is supposed to work here. It's not, you don't drink it and then sleep next day, you get more energy. It's supposed to give you a boost. Oh man. Oh, we've already listened to the radio. I suppose it's time for bed. I don't like this. Who could it be? Howdy. I'm not letting you in. It's the guy. He has no nipples. That's spooky. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I don't need anything from you, buddy. I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, are you alone? Nope, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Yo, how's it hanging? Did you not just see the guy on my doorstep? I guess it's hanging alright. Dude, have you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Creatures that look like human are crawling up from out of the ground. And the sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. Both are proper answers, honestly. But I'll tell him about the creatures. He should know about the sun. Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Bro, you can, like, totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. Like, I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus, blah, 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 or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out there. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Come on in. You'll be tested, though. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the reddest thing that's ever happened to me, like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Might as well just stay here until the next visitor shows. Yeah. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yet, we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it to? I don't think we've ever met before, man. Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like this might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the ones who dreams? It's an interesting line. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, lest you forget a deed undone or perhaps a call to action. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. Okay, so let a cat in. Got it. Anyone else coming? Huh. Looks like no one else is coming. Let's go ahead and place another order. Oh, we'll have to do that in the morning. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. That dude's probably been the one who's been killing all these people. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. The two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing that they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think of what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. I don't think we'd really have to worry about that, because if the sun is cooking these bodies away, like, they're not going to rot, they're just going to burn up. At least that's what your neighbor was talking about. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Did something happen to our neighbor? You probably let in the wrong people. Time for sleep. Smells like someone died tonight. We have to take action. We need to get rid of whoever the hell is the infiltrator. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures in addressing the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor to sign after experimenting with those detained: blood red eyes. According to FEMA discoveries, this sign after observing detained visitors. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. It's time to hunt down that visitor. Empty room. Oh, dude, it was the gravedigger who died. You know what? Okay, hold on. So, Stuffy in here, you said you'd leave by the next day. But let me test you. Let me take a look at those eyes. Okay, you actually don't have bloodshot eyes. Right? See these huge bags? Yeah, that's what sleep deprivation will do to you. Alright. She couldn't kill people. She's been sleeping the whole time. You. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at those hands. You wanna look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check. But okay, take a look. That looks like dirt. Also looks like you've been biting the skin off your fingers too. Ugh. What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. Okay, you know what? How about this? We'll be a little bit sure, because we can do one more test. You want to check your eyes? I can already guess what you'll see. What happens if I have one of those signs? Oh, bro, you meet 3 of the signs. 3 strikes, you're out. I'm sorry. I just wish I noticed sooner and prevented the other 2 deaths. Am I really a visitor? What do you think? Yes, I do. What kind of old-ass revolver is this? Well, and why don't I know about it? Is that how people turn into them? Maybe it's just enough to think you're not like everyone else. That society hates you. You gotta go. I'm scared of dying. I know. We all are. Wait, can't you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Or just... Oh, right in the middle of her thought. Identify a visitor and take action. That was a achievement. Okay, so she definitely was one. Oh man, she got blood all over my supplies. Well, don't worry. I protected only one roommate. You know, taking out a visitor sure makes me hungry. See if you can place an order for some food in the meantime. Hello, you've reached Rest Food for delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. You've already have a pending delivery in our system. What? No, we don't. I placed that coffee like 2 days ago. Due to an unexpected demand, we're forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd like to place an order, please try calling again tomorrow. Thank you. Shit. Well, really, there's nothing else to do. I'm pretty sure the mom and the kid are fine. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Oh yeah, we can check the radio. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discovering the truth about the visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. It is a conspiracy. Damn it! I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth of Mother what? I want to know. What is with that roach? Maybe I should save. Yeah, now would be a good time to save, actually. I cleared our house of the visitor, and we do have one surviving roommate. My favorite drink. Makes me feel good. Clears my head. Reminds me of better times. There goes the whole thing. I should be able to make more, right? Maybe we have to order it. Good evening. I'm from Bima. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So, we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. Shit! That means I'm alone. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Do I need a pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Damn it, you took two people. Hey, you took two people. Leave, take the kid, leave the mom or something, man. I am screwed. Please let this be someone. Oh, hey. Oh, who's this? Hey, buddy. Got a room in there for a stand-up guy like me? Is that Joe Rogan? How do I know you're really a stand-up guy? Believe me, pal. I've got the biggest heart of any man you have ever met. Sure, I might punch out folks with perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only 'cause I envy them. Well, come on now. I'm messing with you. Don't go getting all stiff on me. One or more two weird traits doesn't make you a visitor. I could never hurt anyone over their teeth or their eyes or whatever they're saying on TV. I couldn't even... Never mind. What are you, some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy. But hey, what's wrong with being a little funny when the world's falling apart? Laughing will keep you sane, buddy, even if everything else has gone to hell. Without him, I'd be long gone. Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know? So, you gonna let me in, buddy? Yeah, sure. Thanks a ton. I'd be all alone otherwise. Me too, honestly. Oh no, it's... Hi. Judging by her tears, I'm assuming that everyone in her house is dead. Let me in. What happened? My dad? They killed my daddy. Who did? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking with them about something, and then they killed them. Now our house is on fire. You should leave. Oh, man. Imagine. I'm not that heartless. Come on in. You'll help me? I'm scared. I mean, I'm gonna... I'm gonna test you, just like we're gonna test everyone else. But yeah, sure. Hi. No, it's a cat lady. Oh no. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will it help you? I don't mean to be a little judgmental, but you look like a visitor. You actually kind of look like the freaking pale man there if he wore a wig and changed his clothes. And what's with that neck, dude? Who are you? I dance ballet. You can tell? Dude, that cat, even the cat doesn't even want to be here, man. The cat just kind of wants to be left alone. Cat looks like a prisoner, man. Like, you remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. So what? You want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm Ball Arena. Well, you decide what we do. Bro, I don't even know if I want to let you in. Like your teeth from out here, they look kind of perfect. Come on in. Poor dancer, freezing cold till sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Oh, right. They did say earlier to let the cat in. All right. Dude, that's one ugly looking cat. What the The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Probably. Wonder if I got the blood off the walls in that room. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. Yep, look at him go. Taunting me. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what to expect him more. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Both is good. I don't think bullets work on the guy, or else the soldiers would have gotten him, right? Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Well, we know what happened to the family. They're all dead. Smells like someone died tonight. I knew it. I knew it. One of them was a visitor. But who? Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitors sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. Who the hell is identifying these signs, man? Hairless armpits, dude? If you're a swimmer, if you're a professional swimmer, you're dead. You hear me? You're dead. Okay, hairless armpits. FEMA has reported that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, I'll report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Really? FEMA suggests that the visitor's phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it is critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. So I can actually hand them over to FEMA. Hey, what the hell? Did you build this? Oh god, look at him. He's even uglier when he's awake. Yes, we're all gonna go down that hatch, but hold on. Yep. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of cat food. Oh, the cat food. Maybe we want the cat to stick around. There's probably a good reason for feeding that cat. Oh, man. I could use more energy, though. Let's get the cat food. What's the harm in that? What if I call my neighbor? I'm pretty sure we're gonna get nothing, but what if? Yeah, thought so. Disconnected. Ah, crap. I need to check myself. Really? I need to check myself. No, I don't. Me, a visitor? Screw this. Although I probably should. But what if I was the one killing them, dude? Like, that'd be messed up. I don't know if I should check her. Maybe I should check her. Who's alive? This guy. Looks like a Oompa Loompa. Okay, God, I got the weirdos, man, in the house. What if they're both a visitor? Kitty's here. What more you need? You test me? Ah, yes. Be sure of something. Eyes. Ah, and now to the most interesting part. I have things written on pupils, see? Doesn't really look bloodshot. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So how it feel? I don't know. Didn't really look bloodshot. We gotta test this other guy, though. Hey, buddy, what's on your mind? I need to test you. Me, sure thing, buddy. Got nothing better to hide. No reason to either. No reason to neither. Eyes? Sure, take a look. Looks a little... kinda. Plain brown, just like half the world's population. No mystery there. I need to do another test. How about armpits? Buddy, you sure about this? I mean, go ahead. Oh, yep, you definitely got hair there. And, something else, man. You probably should see a doctor. Nothing to see here. Thick, hairy, and some kind of fungus going on. Probably picked it up sleeping down with the dog. Bro, you know, that's what happens when you don't, like, wear deodorant or wash, man. Not just sleeping with the dog, man. Jesus. Should I go into the basement? Oh, I just stocked up a bunch of potatoes? Okay, so I did prepare somewhat. Why? I'm assuming we can get a shovel at some point, maybe start digging. Maybe. I just don't know why we have the ability to go into the basement now after letting the cat in. That's cool. I guess it unlocks more parts of the house. Maybe we'll unlock an attic. Alright, we gotta go and feed this cat some cat food at some point. Wait, so who was it that died in here? It was the dude bro guy. That's the one who died. I want my mommy. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Eyes. You're gonna look inside my eyes? Yes. Will you see what I'm thinking about? In that case, I'll make sure to think really carefully. Don't worry. Okay, you're cool. You're fine. Did you see? I want a drink. All I have is beer, kid, and pickle juice. All right, we're good. There's a cockroach inside the refrigerator. You can help yourself. What day is it? Children's Day. Yeah. I bet she's loving today. Feeling lonely. Anxious. Got no one to talk to. Got no one to talk to. Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Okay. I guess we could call, but I don't see what the point would be. So it just seems like you can get to a point where you just let in the wrong people and like they can end up killing and replacing all of the innocent non-visitors, and now you're really screwed. Uh-oh. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now, only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. And there's an aurora borealis. Right over here, outside my kitchen window. Man, that kid's living in a nightmare, isn't she? You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah, no doubt. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Now, there are a few more body bags. Okay. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay, this is good. I have another way to deal with these visitors then. Oh, this guy visited. Oh, he's back. The nippleless, pale-skinned visitor. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. He's just doing his job? Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay. The only thing you could stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I am not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. He's gonna try to sabotage my house somehow. He wants to get in. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Well, the person who brought it is now being interrogated by FEMA, so I think FEMA's already taken care of the problem for me. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eye reaches far. But even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps I'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. What? Halt my what? Oh, hey, my delivery's here. Thank you. Here you go, 2 times cat food. Good night. And that's really all I need. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. May I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. Take off your jacket. I don't know why I'd say that, but take it off. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you any longer. Like, you should just leave then. I understand. Goodbye then. I see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right, I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. That was an interaction. Okay. Oh my god. What is with these weirdos showing up at my door, dude? What the fuck is with your lips? Murph. Murph. Why did you sew your lips shut? The man looks at you with raised eyebrows. He is unable to answer. He seems unable to answer. No shit. What am I supposed to do with you? He just stands there staring through the peephole. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. I don't know, man. This is a bad idea. I have a lot of testing I need. I should have ordered more cigarettes. Can I go hide in the basement? Okay. The guy said halt my judgment until the third day. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FIBA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsor. What the aura reading now? The ways to identify the visitors are just weird. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 0300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Yeah, it looks like there's a full-blown war going out there in the city, man. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's okay. We're not going to waste the extra energy on her. This dude... We'll be back for that guy. Who else is around? This guy, I think this guy checks out with the whole armpits and all, you know. He's just a little, yeah. He kind of looks like a Mr. Potato Head. I don't know why, but anyway. What is this guy? So you cut the stitches off your mouth. And he can't talk. Oh no, that's probably why they were stitched in the first place. Are you getting what I'm saying? I think he's asking me if I understand him now. I need to test you. Show me them eyes. Eyes look fine. One more test. Let's read your aura with this photo. Looks okay, I suppose. I really don't know what to make with that photo, honestly. Speaking of which, I should probably take this guy's photo too. Hey buddy, what's on your mind? I need to take your photo. Alright, this guy is just fine. Look at him. He's a beacon of just positivity. Go take a shower, man. Had a lot of photos taken. Truth be told, just never really got around to it. Okay. So his was bright white. This guy was a little bit questionable. His eyes check out, but I still think there's some more tests that need to be done. Phone roulette. What could be the worst that could happen with phone roulette? Hello, you reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little bit about myself. Anything in particular you would like to know? Where do you live? You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far away as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each of them, and see how they're doing. But when I got there, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel, and when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little bit about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I don't really have anyone I would consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. And one day, I stopped being his son. Now, all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. It would have been better if it had been burned down. Yeah, but then we would be kind of screwed right here. So, I mean, silver lining and everything, right? Turn it into something positive, man. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking with me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? Well, that was a conversation. Nothing left to do but to go to bed. Cashier's Day. Let's hope no one dies. Lock your rooms, alright? Any ad on TV? Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing a new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsor. When we took the photo of the guy in the closet, he didn't have black patches. He just had like a dark red aura, but nothing too crazy about him. I think he's fine. I think we're fine. Why? What's with the soundtrack? Why did it change? You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. What? Gunfire? The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. So our house is the edge of this sector, the quarantine. I can see why they're camped out here. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems like no one is willing to let them in. No one's knocking on my door. Whoa. Witness the beginning of the end. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. No one wanted to knock on my door? Okay. I'm guessing we lost the battle. The city is just up in flames. can't enter the basement. What's with the basement, though? When is the end? We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Method of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Maybe I should check myself. Maybe I should check myself. Okay, my eyes are okay. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Like, this guy seems okay. How are we supposed to communicate? What how? Are you trying to ask something? Dude, there's like probably paper and pen somewhere here in this room. Find it. Township Day. Yeah, that town's on fire. Feed the cat some canned food. Yeah, it's a good idea, probably. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. That's a little ominous, but okay. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please, help. Alright, well, damn. I want my mommy. Yeah, how are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. Okay, so they're coming to get me soon then. And they'll take me to a new house? Or they'll take me back to the same one? Are they making me a new room? Daddy's still coming for me, right? You should just stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. Yeah, probably not. She's just hard in denial. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Yeah, something about a previous relationship, I'm sure. We still haven't seen the first person we sent to FEMA. Meow. Let's go ahead and pet the cat, I guess. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Can I pick up the cat? That is one angry looking cat. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're good here. Let's drink some beer and clock out. Well, I guess we could test this guy one more time just to be sure, but I think everything checks out with these two. Let's see your teeth. Oh, damn, yeah. You're good. You're good. Let's go to bed. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes, for real men. Disclaimer, the company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan. Consume at your own risk. Now available through 4Rest Food Delivery. Call now on 959-282. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and order some cigarettes. Screw it, the world's ending. You've reached the food 4Rest. You've reached the 4Rest delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your delivery. Okay, fine. Be that way. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there, but is there any place left for them to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Yeah. Oh, it's better than nothing though, right? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Maybe he's hunting the visitors. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Damn, this is bleak as hell. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in? Were you watching the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night. Usually you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I ended up handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. And now the hospitals are gone, so I just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Sure, but you're going to be tested. I see you've got a young man here with wounds around his mouth. I can't provide proper treatment or adequate care for him. He'd be better off finding someone who can truly help him. Dude, what? Oh, I gotta kick him all out? You know what? We actually are fine. None of the people in my house are visitors. I don't know why you just can't simply go into the empty room, but if you don't want to come in because the man has wounds on his mouth, then you should leave. I understand it's not the easiest time to trust anyone. I'll be nearby, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Okay. I guess we are at max capacity? Hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? What's with your face? What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while either. Fear's made people forget what joy even feels like. Despair blinds us to what little good there is left in this world. So you want to lie to people? Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes, if you remind them of the ways they used to be happy, back when their goal wasn't simply to survive, but to create something beautiful, you get what I'm saying? Life's gotten too bitter lately. You're gonna be tested, but come on in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Hey, can you let me in, pal? Dude, this guy looks like a straight up zombie. What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Man, maybe that physician would have helped. What are you gonna do? I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear I'd done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running anymore. The only thing I could do now is rely on human kindness. Well, we know who the good people are, right? So, come on in. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went out to put the fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine. But why go if everyone who does end up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Do people really die at the end of going to the FEMA quarantine zone? Maybe that's why we haven't seen the mother and child and that cat lady back. Looks like no one else is coming here tonight. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, who dies tonight? No one died. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you important update. New details are emerged regarding a new incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remains unclear at this time. It's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Karuman Induans, Karuman Induans, Karuman Induans. Okay, up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. I think we got a big day ahead of ourselves, huh? This guy. It's so goddamn hot. Be screwed if I hand over the FEMA notice to him. How you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them, but it's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all. Should we... okay, we gotta test one of them, at least. Okay. Where's the other one? There you are. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to test you, buddy. Go on if that helps you. Eyes, please. Alright, your eyes are looking fine. Yes, I think. We still have to test the other parts, do, just a couple verified testing, but hopefully we're alright here. Eyes remember a lot. Alright, let's test the other guy. I feel like his eyes are gonna be bloodshot from the smoke, though. You know. How about your armpits? You sure? It ain't a pretty sight. Oh, what the? His skin is like burnt, stretched. My skin's cracked like tree bark. I don't raise my arms if I don't have to. Hurts like hell. I don't think he's a visitor. I think this poor guy is just severely damaged, like physically. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Okay. Time to go to bed again. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Dude, bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. What? I didn't get in your way. I let you take those two people. A place that used to be my hometown. Bro. Okay. Just how long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand over someone to you again. Yes. But this time, we'll need two. Doesn't matter who. Just hand over two of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. And if what the firefighter said is true, they don't come back, man. I kind of like the guys I already have. Fine, if it helps. Remember, help us, help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these two back before you know it. You took the kid and the firefighter. You took the kid? I don't know. Damn it. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Dude, what is going on here? What exactly do you feel? Death. Death had taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Dude, who are you, and why are you even dressed like that? We are the harbingers of the new faith, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death had come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. Is it the only way to find It is the only way to find salvation. There is no turning back. So what do you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. That honestly sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is burdened to any other? Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. Didn't the guy with the book said that I should hold off on my decision? Is this that decision he's talking about? Then I'll just shoot you all. You think You think we few are all that are carrying the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes, I doubt it shall take very long. Damn it, I already let them in? Keeping your distance, huh? Oh shit, it's this guy. Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighbors dealt with it. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What is with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Heh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. Okay, so why are you here then? Hold it. You already asked me questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? FEMA's been taking people, no clue where they're coming back. I should really mention the half-naked visitor annihilating an entire patrol. Yeah, I think that's also the bigger threat. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Dude, be careful, man. That half-naked jelly roll looking dude seems like a special visitor. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. How's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me? We were... Hang on, your voice sounds different than I remember. How long ago did you start living here? This house has always been in my family. Nah, no way. I've never made a mistake in my life. My memory is a steel trap, elephant style even. My buddy definitely lived here. Come on, I wheeled a long-ass way to get here. Why don't you let me in? Dude, I'm just letting everyone in. Why not? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Looks pretty spacious, mate. Want to race? 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like no one else is coming here. It's probably a good thing I'm letting people in case FEMA decides to take 3 or 4. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hungers wear them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They're careful. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. But they didn't take him down. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? I don't know. They don't really got a choice, man. That sucks for them. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspects to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Yeah, I already let that cult in, unfortunately. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't truly fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. And only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her. Death. Everything's gonna be okay. Is it? Okay, I think this guy's okay. No, I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I'd crack the frame, but at some point I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now, she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change, or I'd destroy everything I'd touch. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I've gotten here. Wandering free, wish I could be, gotta test ya. Sure, give me the hardest test you got, I'll pass them all. Teeth. Your teeth. They're not perfect and they're not white. Okay, you passed the test. You ever seen chompers like these? It's a trove of treasure in my mouth. You ever realize how easy it is to open a beer with your front teeth? Fuck bottle openers. Right on, my man, right on. Okay, let's do ears. Let's take a photo. You want to take a photo of me? Not really the biggest fan of being photographed, but whatever. Nah, you're fine. Damn it, I blinked. Okay. Oh, man. Took the little girl. Still got this guy. Anyone else? I think we're good. You pat him on the shoulder and point to the wounds near his mouth. You good? Oof. Okay. Good? I wish I could make out what he's saying. Hello, you've reached for Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Oh, I can... This is where I can place an order for a save. Okay. Let's grab a pack of cigarettes, though. This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burnt house. It's close to the hermit's place. Are you guys calling me the hermit? We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Wish I could. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stance against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may be even responsible for the recent events and for the recent Some experts believe that the cult may be even responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Man, I feel like I should give you guys the walking papers, you know what I mean? I got 2. I can get rid of 2 of you. But if I do, they said they'd burn my house down. Who are you? Lost souls just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and still found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. I feel like if I go to sleep tonight, they're going to sacrifice someone in this room. Oh, man. But good luck to y'all. I think the rest of them are innocent. I'm just going to drink a beer. Yep, time for bed. Please don't sacrifice me. We'll answer that door in a bit. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled upon them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. That's the hunter who visited our house. I wonder what he's doing to them. He's gonna sniff the visitor out. FEMA officials stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Hello, delivery here. You look kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes, red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him, or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress it, you'll be fine. You know, just make sure you grab one of those clear eye drops, you know? Fine. What's fine even among the middle of the cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. All right, I gotta get a move on. Take your order, and I'll be on my way. Thank you for the cigarette. Have a good night. I just got one cigarette, though. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word. But what a word it is. You know what I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't you try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone. I'm not alone. Well, well. Even if we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls, change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Oh, great. Deathless into my house? What does that even mean? Hello. You have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here in the city. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. What's so beautiful about this place? The silence, the emptiness. It's so still out here. I shiver, even caught in the frantic city's heat. A fever trapped, the streets no longer cool as the night falls. I'd be a shiver either way. Alas, it's the rot, you see. Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. I don't belong in the panic where life struggles against the current. How did you get gangrene? A fair question. For now, I shall say this. I once lived with a girl I adored. She changed every day, little by little, and oh, it was beautiful. Until the others came, and well, I trust you can surmise the rest. Now I stand here before you, alone. Come on in. I would, but that cultist is already there. They cling forlorn to the thoughts of tomorrow. Yet I came to listen to the silent haze of dusk. If I kick them out, they'll burn the house down. I wonder if that's what happened to the neighbor. I'm sorry, man. I can't kick him out. You have to leave. Would you mind if I stayed close by? I'll wait for death to gather me in her soft embrace. I'll find some shade somewhere, but please, don't cast my body aside once my time comes. What? Howdy. Y'all home? Are you looking for someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood gone and cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. If the whole neighbor's gone, then why don't you just take an empty house? Well, 'cause of the visitors and all, I suppose. Were there many of you? It were the whole darn building. Some folks tried to stay put, and the yellows just yanked them out, like they were picking folks willy-nilly. Bunch of the tenants got snatched up, bless their hearts. They ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Now Mama's just trying to stay alive, darling. Come on in. Well, well, looky here, we done got here. That green cap guy, fancy that. Nah, that no good bonehead won't help y'all out with nothing. Throw them out, honey. I'll go plop myself right over there where they seat. No, I'm not kicking them out, dude. If you can't come over here demanding entry into my house and then start being picky about the residents that are here. I have a whole extra room that you people could stay in, but for some reason y'all want to fight for space in the office. Then you gotta leave. Fine, just don't go open the door for them yellow fellas. Okay, you're racist now too. Get out of here. Matter of fact, don't open it at all. I'll bring my brood here. Big Mom will make sure you don't die alone. Oh, man. Hello? Anyone there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? Oh, this is a FEMA soldier. First, return the ones you took. Took? Oh, you think I'm a FEMA officer because of the suit? Nah, I just pulled it off a corpse. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They must wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something. I don't even want to know. So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built bridges, fixed them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up. Not enough people left. We couldn't keep up. I burnt out and quit. Come on in. What? Oh, thanks. Any place I could sit? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Looks like no one's coming tonight, but someone's banging on my window. this one. Dude, who's banging on my... Is it the hatch? I don't know what's going on. Who's banging on my door or what? We're going to bed. I think they're performing a ritual down there in the office. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. Yes, the investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is now open. We know that number. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest news for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. What's going on over there? Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and drought are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest news for now. Stay tuned for updates. I don't think they're going to be evacuating anybody if you get third-degree burns from simply touching the ground. That's pretty wild. Maybe I should give the cat some food. I don't want the cat to, like, leave. Oh, I see what the point of that is. I could technically kick out the cult people from my house. And this cat would protect me, right? Well, that's good to know. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam up all signals to keep things under wraps. Classic government blunder. They want to hide everything that's been going on in the city. It's not the visitors, it's FEMA doing it, isn't it? They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. The visitors got ranks in FEMA. There's something weird going on. Well, my cat's gonna protect people tonight, so you guys don't have anything to worry about. For you, I should do another check, though, just to be safe. Armpits. You got hair. Congratulations. Yeah, you've passed 3 tests. You're good. The world outside is engulfed in hellfire, like the universe is concentrating all its efforts into wiping us out. On top of that, we've got visitors out here trying to kill us and every one of us. And all you've got to say is, show me your armpits. Alright. I mean, we know that this guy's okay, but how's he holding up? How are you going to get home? Have you checked the ship tickets? He hands you a piece of paper with a phone number, 557275. Perhaps it's how to contact the embassy. Dude, this sucks for this guy. He was just a tourist abroad, and he got trapped here. Please note, there is currently no way to get to our country by plane or train. How can I help you? I need to send a tourist back home. Best to wait until flights are permitted again. Ferries are running, but it's not safe. The risk of night typhoons is too high. Plus, the water reflects the sun onto the ships, and the crew can't handle being out there for too long. Then how am I supposed to send this poor guy home? You'll just have to wait. I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do right now. He doesn't speak our language. Listen, our staff are swamped. You might have heard the embassy's budget got cut hard. We're doing everything we can. I mean, I'm surprised that there's anyone working at the embassy, to be honest. These both seem like angry responses for not getting the answer we need. But there's nothing that they can do, you know? So, oh wow, you guys are such heroes. Don't like how we handle things? Do it yourself. Good luck crossing the border with those visitor checks and the midday heat. I mean, again, you know, like it just doesn't seem like either answer was going to be the right answer here. All right, thanks. Sorry for snapping. You're not the first one who's called sounding so pissed off. Have a good day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me just smoke this cigarette. It's been a while since I smoked. Last time was probably after everyone left, I guess. Why not? Okay, that's it. Did I just unlock a bad ending for smoking? Hey, man. Yeah, you're not gonna go home anytime soon. There's no one really here I need to check, so I might as well drink beer. Breakfast of champions. Nothing's better than a coffee and a cigarette. Well, that was an achievement I got. Technically, it was a beer and a cigarette, but I guess that's also a breakfast. Alright. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took the trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Yeah, I don't think that hunter is killing visitors. I think he's just killing people, man. I think he's just crazy. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Well, so far no one's died here yet. These guys have been here for a couple days. They need to leave. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games, and we'll take everyone in this house. What the fuck is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try and resist us. We dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. Given the chance that this guy is probably not bluffing, and he might very well kick open my door and take everyone, I can risk giving him 2 people, but it's never going to end. The feeling is mutual. I didn't want him to take the 2 people. I still got wheelchair dude. That's nice. And I also got the other guy in the colorful outfit, but I really didn't want him to take these 2. I wanted him to take the cultist. That's all. Have a nice night. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you are tired too of all the noise, these oppressive times, the confusion. Death spoke to me not long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means yet, but does it sound tempting? Yes? He didn't take them. He just came to check up on them. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town? Or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Yeah, you see, this is exactly what I thought this guy's been doing. Like, he's not intentionally robbing people and killing them, but he's taking the extreme approach. It don't matter. You got dirt on your fingernails? Pfft, buddy, it doesn't matter if you haven't washed in a couple days. You're dead. Have you been to the dentist in the last year? You're dead. I don't want to invite this guy in my house. And what the hell is with that shrunken head he's carrying around his waist? Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. Only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Huh. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. I did check my eye, so I know my eye was good, right? Come on, use your damn fingers. Open them up wide. Yeah, my eye's good, bitch. You said you only needed one, right? Heh, not showing any signs, huh? Great. Just fucking great. You realize just one normal visitor can do in a single night, right? One slip up, and everyone's dead. You're clear for now. But if I see something even slightly off about you, I'm putting one right between your eyes. Not now, though. Got bigger shit to deal with. I feel like the next time this guy comes to my house, I should probably have the gun ready, you know? Looks like no one else is coming here tonight. There he goes. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? I knew it. You know, something about this game, it's not really the visitors you have to worry about, but also the damn people, man. It's always the people you gotta worry about. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call FEMA hotline immediately. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has now announced a new identifying sign. Fungal growth in the underarm area. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that fungal growth in the underarm area because that Mike Tyson roommate that we had in our house, I remember he had some fungus growing underneath his arm, but he never attacked anyone. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on conditions at the polls. What really sucks about all this is that a lot of the signs that identify whether or not you are a visitor is just like poor hygiene, right? And other circumstances like bloodshot eyes. As services shut down, like, I don't know how long we're going to receive running water, people aren't going to be able to clean themselves. It's going to get bad. They shouldn't have burned the bodies. It doesn't work. It drastically increases the infection, I bet. If they had the mains, it wouldn't have. That means. I'm guessing burning the body because the visitors aren't just coming up from the ground. They mentioned on the report, or we read somewhere that it's an infection. Like you come into contact with it, and you kind of transform into a visitor. And so burning the bodies causes that infection to become airborne. It releases into the atmosphere. Oh man, might be a good idea to order a save now. Hello, you reached Rest for Food Delivery. I'm sorry. Oh man. Okay, we have to call tomorrow. It takes so long to get a new order in. Interesting question. Do you have sunstroke? What's that got to do with anything? My hair hasn't frazzled away or fallen out, so I think I'm all good. I can't race in a wheelchair without legs, see? I mean, how could I slow down at high speed or take a sharp corner? You don't use a wheelchair, so I don't expect you to understand. You really think your legs will grow back? Look, we live in a world of marvels. Sure, we've only seen terrible ones so far, but the terrors will not persist forever. They will not give way to wondrous joy. God's already forgiven plenty of sinners. Maybe he has something better in store for us too, eh? Yeah, everything's gonna be okay. What did you lose? My family. Our home burned down while I was out. I was only gone a minute to grab some water. I came back to smoke and ash. It took me a long time to accept it. Kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but carrying it with you. They're still with me, in a way. Their memory gives me strength. That's why I try to help people. I know what it's like to lose everything, and what it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. Oh man, I feel horrible for this guy. Even if he is wearing socks with sandals. Dude, what are you doing in my bathroom? Get out of here. I need the mirror. Hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. Let me check you. Eyes. Oh yes, I love this one. People's eyes are beautiful after all. That does not look like a normal eye, bro. They didn't mention anything about weird irises or pupils, but I'm telling you, those look like visitor eyes to me. Red. Yeah, you see, when you're stuck in this mask all the time, it does things to you. Your vision gets worse, everything narrows when you're looking ways through eye holes, even when you aren't. I'm not going to be like that hunter and just kill you with one, just because there was one sign. I'm going to give you a chance. Also, I need to check myself, so move over. How are my armpits? Hair and what the fuck is with my arm? What the fuck the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up, maybe it'll help. Yeah, clean up. You should probably be doing that every day, bro. Okay, I cleaned up. At least, maybe my fingernails are clean. So if he comes back tonight, I can show him my fingernails. Uh-oh, this is not good. I'm gonna turn into a visitor, bro. Where's the cat? Cat's okay. Dude, how? I don't understand. We have like another room right here, and the two normal roommates are just sleeping with these creepy cultists who are... Who wants to sleep in the same room as that? The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burned away under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled. Scared, perhaps? What if they ran not from FEMA, but from something worse? Damn, the dogs must have gotten some barbecue before they left. Oh, that's horrible to think about, but... Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Oh, you know. Madness is gonna get worse, bro. There's just the burning houses blaze bright, screams echo in the distance. That bastard burned them. I thought the hunter would be, I thought this would be a story where it would be like the visitors and the people are bad, but this is just one where the visitors are bad, sure, because they kind of kickstarted this whole stuff happening, but people are just the worst, man. You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow, next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Damn. Well, is that time now? Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out here. I hope you're not one of them. Who are you talking about? Everyone, really. All them fuckers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever close bullshit stopped them from killing each other. All them fuckers who were only kept in by check. All them fuckers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever other bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just fucking animals. As if all this shit with the visitors wasn't enough, we have to deal with them too. Fuck. What's got you so wound up? Don't take it personally. It's just all this shit with the sun and now the fucking visitors. It feel like humanity's right there in the casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music. No one has any use for that shit anymore. Now I'm just trying not to become part of either camp. Come on in. You might get taken by FEMA, but come on in. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. And no, I won't beat anyone up. I turned my anger on myself so no one else has to suffer. Can't allow yourself to beat yourself up over it. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything's coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help. Dude, why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that. Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something? But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let any of us into your home? I only let the right ones in. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, are you alone? This game, it always defaults to alone, so you gotta make sure you're not gonna accidentally double click. I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Answer the pale quizzer. Are we at the end? Death no longer speaks to me. So that's how the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. Oh, but everything's just fine with you, isn't it? Your flock is fine. Yes, all as it should be. Her gaze still rests upon us. I shan't linger. I'll be moving on now. Okay, wait, tell me, what's the deal with this death of yours? The day of her arrival is nigh. I can feel it, yes. It's of no consequence. If we don't fully understand what we are here. If we don't fully understand what we are here to summon. What truly matters is this. We are all tired. Yet the thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth, Little more than endless torment with short breaks in between. But death herself, she might spare us from the most terrible fate of all, the void. The void. We have no choice but to keep calling to her. Dude, this isn't a daycare. Can you take your flock with you? Were they truly bothering you so much? Or perhaps peace is not what you yearn for after all? I take my leave with gratitude regardless. As a token of your gratitude, I could offer you salvation. Join in our rite and find peace. Come, brother, hold our hand as we march toward death. If you're so eager to die, then go ahead. I'm staying here. Very well. If that is your choice, so be it. Death will claim her due. What was to be done is done. Farewell. It's Daryl Dixon. I've been shot. Not gonna last long. What happened? Oh, he's been shot. Who did this to you? Fucking FEMA pigs got me. I was climbing the fence, made a run for it. They're shit shots, those assholes. Every bullet missed. Except one. Went clean through. Thank fuck for that. But shit, I'm bleeding like a stuffed pig. At least my guts aren't spilling out. Not that there be much left to spill. It hurts like a bitch to laugh. Tell me about the FEMA quarantine zone. Picture an empty parking lot, fenced off with a couple tents scattered around. Then fill the empty tents with big-ass shipping containers they shove people into every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone. And their security's a goddamn joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You could tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of those pigs turned and saw me. Then he started shooting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle, then fucking legged it. Come on in, man. Why not? Thanks, seriously. I owe you one. Glad to see you're not like your neighbors. What neighbors? Didn't all the houses next to me burn down in the city? Oh, who's this? Howdy, mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay where he's working. Really? That's so fucked. They couldn't let her in, man? I mean, like, it was nice of a surprise. You should have let him know, but damn. What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud. He works for FEMA. You mean to tell me your husband works for FEMA and they could not spare any room for you? Bro, horrible, horrible organization, man. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA, hell, I just lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the damn cabbie robbed me blind. What did your husband do before that? Like I tell you, why do you want to know? What's the matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too if they didn't live in the dark ages. It just ain't fair. What am I not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I work the border, damn it. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no women in FEMA thing is horseshit. Come on in. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folks. Maybe she can help sniff out the shady people. Well, we all know FEMA's gonna come for more, man. Hopefully she can give us some more information. Smells like someone died tonight. We let in either the cultists killed them or someone was a visitor. Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no signs of stabilizing and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could be the result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying the visitors: rapid pupil movement. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have questions about identifying the visitors, call hotline. End of broadcast. Ugh. No one's safe, man. Who died? Okay, he's here. Fucking shit. Okay, let me test you. Seriously? Fuck. Well, fine, but be quick about it. Go for the old faithful eyes. Whatever, gaze into them. That's what you want. They're not red, and I don't see rapid eye movement. Okay. Like my baby blues, eh? Never needed anything else to pull the chicks. Alright, whatever. Let me test you again. Let me see those ears. They look normal, I think. I forgot. What was the deal with the ears? Dispatch to all FEMA units. New directive, code 451 is replaced with code 955. Do not burn bodies. Apply something else instead, like an oil. Report code 451 is burning to contain their... It's to contain the spread of the disease. Oh, they're gone. Shit, they killed the nice guy who lost his family. I feel bad. Oh, man. You said you worked at Customs. You're damn right I did. Speaking of which, are you checking folks for signs they're visitors, right? Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but you know. Whose big idea was to call those things visitors anyway? Freaks would have been more than sufficed. Why don't you check them for me, lady? This damn wound. Why did FEMA come for you anyway? Couldn't say for sure, but I got a hunch. Thought it was just some routine sweep, but I bet my ass it was that bitch next door who ratted me out. We hated each other's guts. Reckoned she saw her chance and took it. Claimed I was another visitor. She's probably feeling real proud of herself too, that cunt. Alright, let's test you. Eyes. They look alright. Yeah, well, you can get yourself shot by catching the wrong fucker's eye. You learn to watch where you look. I think he's alright, but I feel bad for this guy, man. Oh no, I wanted to order some food. I needed to order. What? What's going on? Am I the cat? Please tell me I'm the cat. We gotta go in the master bedroom, the room I really don't want to go into. Have a very strange dream. It was just a dream. Okay. Or was it? I kind of want to go to the basement now. Nothing remains of the burned bodies. Only a strange, shapeless mass. It looks like a smudge. You wonder if something melted, then flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such monster. I don't... Why can't I go in through these doors? Why did all the doors get kicked down? The cat's still alive. FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultist's death. Faces frozen in terror and agony, as if they saw something horrible before dying. Probably all the pain from burning yourself, man. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. Is that who's at the door? The madman? Damn it. I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered, though. My brother hadn't been so gutless. Maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. But who knows where the brat is? You want to find her? No point looking. Wasting my time if my brother had a spine. Maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. So he was the uncle. He was the brother of the neighbor and the uncle of the little girl. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing, but the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me, she's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. Told them not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. Fuck that, all I do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. I did clean myself, so let's see if we can show our hands. Well, move it. I don't bite unless I have to. Clean hands, bitch. Dirty or clean doesn't mean shit to me. What? Visitors blend in just fine either way. I don't got time for this now. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. We survived him. Okay. Oh, whoa. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell ya. It's the middle of the night. Damn, man, he's thick. Feels like I'm stuck in an oven. Might be a little cooler, yes, but the air's thick as can't breathe. You got a bathroom? Why do you need my bathroom for, bro? I'm serious, boy. I don't feel well. I need a cold water right now. I dragged myself all the way here, and for what, huh? An insolent upstart to turn away an important man? I used to run this shit show. I was a minister. Come on. I can, make it worth your while. You let me in right now, and when this is all over, I'll see that you're, compensated. And well, I might add. Doesn't matter, dude. I mean, it's we're at the end. We're gonna test you anyway. People are dying. I don't even know if I was doing the right thing, but come on in. Splendid, you won't regret this. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you, set up properly. He's probably not even an actual minister. He's probably just some crazy dude. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me, let me tell ya. Might I pop in and rest for a minute? You chose to walk all the way over here specifically? No. I didn't plan to come here, silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose. As it was always meant to be, I assume. I don't follow. Do you need something? What do you need? What does anyone need, dearie? A roof over my head to share a story or two. To lie down and close my eyes peacefully. And breathe, and air to breathe, I suppose. I don't need for much. It's just really boring living all by one's lonesome is all. Come on in. Thank you, dearie. I can tell you'll be very entertaining host, and maybe I'll finally find out what's going on around here. Yay, we got a full house. Looks like no one's coming here tonight. I really don't know what's with all the broken down doors, though. No one's left. Is it because of the what? The weather? Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agencies report that some members of administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. I knew it. FEMA. It was FEMA this whole time. So FEMA attempted a coup and took over the government. Okay. In addition, one moment. Just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Wait further instructions and stay inside. End of broadcast. There's no one else here. Wait, the doors are back up. But did it say no one? No? She's here. Who else is here? Gone. One of the magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Okay, who cares about that? Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. All we have is the old lady. They all left because of the weather? Ah, crap, he's here. Why is the bathwater yellow? Ah, cold water. Now that's more like it. Feeling any better? Yes, much better. Although, you know, I am getting a little, peckish. Got anything to wet the whistle? Whatever, here's a can of beer. Splendid, nothing like a cold one. My favorite. Here, buy yourself something nice. You get a handful of crumpled bills. Useless these days. Dude, I don't give a shit about your money. How rude. Think you're above the system, do you? Everyone needs money. The whole world runs on it, I tell ya. Fine, take this then. You receive a kombucha jar. That is much better, man. Nobody civilized drink that crap, but someone like you might find a use for it. Alright, man, how about some tests? Yeah, let's look at the eyes. Oh, is that bloodshot? They looking kind of bloodshot to me. Okay. How about, how about we look at those armpits? Oh, man, is that a fungal growth? Don't piss yourself. I'll survive. Uh-huh. One last thing to check. Let's take a photo. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. You're looking kind of sus to me. We'll do one test on Grandma. Dear me, I'm getting old. I need to test you, Grandma. Let me just see the eyes. Holy crap! Grandma, your eyes! Yeah, let's just drink this kombucha for what we're about to do. I think I'm about to, like, I think I have to take both of them out, man. I don't know. Oh, maybe not. This is 1818. We couldn't continue. The subject has left the city perimeters. Immediate backup required. We need backup now. We can't contain the subject alone. I wonder if they've been rounding up people and feeding them to the subject. It's Summer's End Festival. Here's the thing, do I take him out, you know? I'm gonna be honest, that senator dude, he's kinda... you know what? Here's a FEMA notice. Here, get out of here. Fine, I'll take it. Alright, he'll leave, right? Alright. Hopefully he'll leave with that notice. I'm not shooting him. Oh boy. What's gonna happen tonight, man? There's no time for this today. I don't understand why I can't look out the window now. I should board him up. Things are only going to get worse from here, but I have to try. Gotta defend myself any way I can. Like, who cares what day it is, right? The world's cursed, but maybe there's a chance to fix it. Together with the survivors who make your way down into the cellar. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food stores should last about a month or two. You seal the door. No one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only thing looming overhead. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating, alien. The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans you let into your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. A small, lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it'll be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome me. Let's see, achievement unlocked. No, I'm not alone. You survived, but so did some visitors. Damn. It was probably both of them, because the old lady and the senator each had symptoms of their own. Even if I pulled out the gun and took out the old lady and handed the papers over to the senator, I think our character would have went mad alone in the cellar. So that would have been another horrible game over for me. I think for the most part, I was making both good and bad decisions, but I really screwed up the ending by letting both those people in. I'm definitely going to have to replay this game to see the rest of those endings sometime. And I highly recommend anyone check this out. I think there was like 6 or so endings for this game, so there's a lot to see. Both the art style and the story really complemented each other in this game. The mystery around the visitors, and the uncanny drawings of both humans and visitors like the Pale Man. So I had a lot of fun trying to figure out who was real and who was fake. But that's going to do it for this video today, everybody. I feel like it's already went on long enough. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, maybe comment, or like the video. It really helps the channel out. And let me know if there's any other games out there you would like to see me play. With all that said, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. This has been Pazikal. Take care, everybody.